Greetings, dear teachers, fellow students, and distinguished audience. My name is Valeria. This year, we are talking about global ideas and local life. And today, I am here to share my thoughts about education and new technology innovations. Now, let's be honest for a moment. How many of you have ever felt sleepy while the teacher writes long notes on the whiteboard? Or memorizing facts for an exam, just to not forget it next week? Well, I think most of us have been there. Traditional classes are often teacher-centered. We sit quietly, listen, memorize, and repeat. It's not always exciting. Many students lost interest. But I believe the problem is not learning itself. It's the way we learn. So, to solve this problem, many schools have started using AI and new technology in classrooms. Learning apps, tablets, smartboards. This sounds great, right? But does this really solve the problem? Some people might say, now students just rush through the main task so they can go to play AI games. They don't really learn deeply. Maybe you've even done it yourself, finishing your work as fast as possible just to use the computer for fun. So, here comes the real question. Is AI our friend in learning or our enemy? Does AI make our learning better, or it simply distract us? Let me share a real example. Last month, I took part in a writing competition. The topic was quite challenging. And one requirement was that everyone needs to search images to inspire the essay. To prepare, I turned to the internet and browsed different websites. I collected useful information and pictures that are related to the topic. I saved whatever I thought might be useful. But after gathering up all materials, I realized a problem. My information was all over the place. So, I used an AI tool to help me organize and summarize the main ideas I could use. It was like having a personal assistant to sort out the mess in my mind. What I found most helpful was letting the AI to give me advice. I would ask, which part could I do better? It gave me advice that where my arguments were weak or where I could use more vivid language. It didn't just fix things. It showed me how to improve. In the end, I finished my essay on time and felt proud of it. This experience taught me that being creative is great, but knowing how to use modern tools like the internet and AI can make your work to a new level. This is my sharing of personal case of using AI application. If we switch into a broader perspective, I would like to share several international sceneries where AI is successfully used for a more innovative and interesting education. In Finland, instead of just reading about water pollution in a science book, teachers guide students to go to local lakes, collect data, and use AI to study the problem and suggest real solutions. In Singapore, students learn math and traffic rules from dry textbooks. Then, with the teacher, they design an AI model to reduce traffic jams in their own neighborhood. In Peru, students read about traditional waving in history class. Then, their teacher helps them to use AI to create online stories and sell local products. These examples show that when teacher leads students to mix boring textbook knowledge with AI, learning becomes meaningful, useful, and more exciting to real life. Students are no longer passive listeners. They become active problem solvers. This is how global ideas can improve our local life in Guangxi and beyond. Now, let's go back to the question. Is AI our enemy in learning or our enemy? The truth is, it can be both. If we use AI without a clear goal, just to finish our homework as fast as possible, then it becomes a distraction. But if we use AI wisely, as a tool to help us with projects that we design ourselves, then it becomes our best learning friend. Just like my writing competition, I use the internet to help me collect information and help me to summarize the main ideas. If I couldn't use devices to help, I might have stuck to a topic for a long time. But with AI, my writing went well and made my essay easier. So the answer is simple. AI is a good friend when we have a real project, a clear goal, and when we stay in charge of our own planning. My final message is simple. Don't be afraid of AI. Use it as a learning assistant, and not just entertainment. Let teachers and students work together, combine global technology with our local culture, and turn boring textbook pages into real actions. Let's learn better and make our communities more wonderful. Thank you for listening.